Hello friends, in this video let's clearly talk about custom colors in SSMS status bar, SQL Server Management Studio status bar. This is one of the good feature of SQL Server Management Studio. This is not at all related to the original SQL Server. This is a very easy feature and also important feature for all the developers or the DBAs who works on a SQL Server Management Studio. This is a very old feature even. I know since long, but I thought to tell at least some of the people will be knowing at least now. See, as a developer, as a DBA, so you will be handling multiple SQL Server environment. I mean development, testing, UAT and production and pre-prod based on your standards. So we might get confused in some cases, either we are executing the query in development or testing or any other environment. If you have access to all environment, if you have access to only single environment, then nothing to worry. Okay, even though you try to run another environment, it automatically show you the error message saying that you don't have a permission or object doesn't exist. So if you have access to all the environments, then you need to be very careful either you are executing that query in development or production or UAT or any other environment. So to identify in an easier manner, either it's a production or dev or other environment, you can set the color to a SSMS status bar. It is purely related to the SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server Management Studio is a interface to work on a SQL Server objects. So original SQL Server is different, SQL Server Management Studio is different. If you understand very clearly, in 2019, now both are decoupled. So you need to install SQL Server Management Studio separately to work with the SQL Server objects. So now how to set the colors first of all. So now you will be setting up the colors while connecting to the SQL Server Management Studio. So once you set that color in a particular machine, that will be there forever. So when you connect to the same server from a different machine, then again it goes to a default colors. So default color is a kind of little gray color or kind of little light gray color. So let me show you what I'm talking now practically. So let's quickly go to the SSMS and connect it now. So here I will be using a version of SSMS 18.9.1. So this is a very old feature which I mentioned earlier. So now, I'll show you without setting up the color how the view looks like. So let's quickly connect. So once you connect it, so let's click on new query. So once I click on new query, so I will be getting a bar at the bottom here if you see. So it shows by default as connected one by one, and you can see the server name and the version of SQL Server and user details and database name and how much time it took to execute that particular query and how many rows has been returned. So this is how, let me quickly show it. Select star from sys dot just a very basic query I am running just to understand tables. Okay, so when I execute this, you can see it now. So master database, it executed in master and it took like less than 1 second and total 5 rows it are given. And this is a default color. Even though you connect to the any of the environment, you get a default color like this. Okay, so even though you connect to the production, even though you connect to the SIT, even though you connect to the other environments, you will see the same color. But I want to differentiate. So when I connect to server 1, one color, server 2, different color, server 3, some other color, so that I don't need to cross verify my server connection, either it's a prod or dev or something like that. So by looking at the color itself, I can differentiate, I can understand. So this is a dev or prod or UAT. So how to set this, and also how to add server to the SQL Server Management Studio. So I have 3 servers which I need to manage on a daily basis. So every time do I need to click on like this and I need to specify the names here? not required now. So you can simply go to view and click on registered server. You can register that all the servers in one time in the registered server window. Okay, so once you register here, then later onwards you can just come to the window and you can click on double click. You can see that server and you can connect it. So you can see the list of servers will be working here. So how to add those server series? Let's select this, click on right click on it and click on new server registration. So here you need to provide the name. Okay, you need to provide the name and you need to specify authentication and you need to specify the again what name you want to show here, and you can put some description also here. So I'm going to put it as some dot or local because I have my servers in the same machine. Okay, so here or otherwise I can simply click on down arrow. It automatically shows the list of available servers by default. Select this and the name also it comes like this. You can change the name here. Okay, and authentication, Windows authentication is fine, and you want to put it, it's a local, it's a default okay, so click on test. Yeah, the connection has been successfully tested. Yeah, click OK, click on save. So here it will come. So now I can add one more server like this, but unfortunately I have only one server. Okay, so let me add again the same server with a different name as one here. Okay, save. So now let's assume this is the production, this is a dev environment. Okay, so now I don't need to now every time I don't need to go. So let me come here and I don't need to select here. I can simply come to the Object Explorer and I can see what are all the available servers which I can access on a daily basis. I saved here. So let's double click on it. It automatically connects and it shows you the list of objects here. Okay, even though I click on Venkat PC1, it connects to the Venkat PC only. Why? Because internally it configured to that server only. Okay, so now how to set the color codings for the bar now. Okay, so let's quickly close this and let me disconnect everything. Okay, let's click on connect, or let me show you again freshly so that you can easily set up. Click on it here. So once you click on freshly this, you'll get this window. Hopefully everybody knows it. Okay, here you have a connect to server and you will be entering ideally name and click on connect it. That's what ideally we do. So now to set the colors, custom colors for the first time. Okay, so if you observe very closely, you have a connect, cancel, help and options button. Let's click on options. So once you click on options here, so you will get a couple of more tabs here. So one is a login, second one is a connection properties, next one is always encrypted, next additional connection parameters. Let's keep that aside for time being. So once you are in connection properties, you observe connect to the database and network protocol by default is default, it will come. So you can change and you can connect it even. And network packet size ideally 4096 bytes. Connection timeout 30 seconds by default, and if you see bottom here, encrypt connection, trust certificate connection and use custom color. So encrypt connection and trust certificate properties are useful when you are enabling SSL on your database. So we'll talk about how to enable SSL later sessions. Now we are mostly talking on custom colors. Let's select this option. By default is not checked. If you see, let's select this. Once you select it, this button will be enabled. So by default is a little kind of gray color. Once you select it, you can now select what color you want to put it when you connect to this particular PC. So I want to keep it as some green color. Okay, select this green color and click on OK. If you want to define your own colors, you can define it, but I am okay with these mentioned colors here. Select this, click on OK. So now, what server I defined here is, if you come here, so when I try to connect Venkat PC from SSMS from this server, from this laptop, so this connection properties, this custom color properties applies when you connect to Venkat PC from this laptop only. So when you connect to Venkat PC from a different laptop, you won't get this color in the taskbar. Okay, so let me show you. Let's click on connect it. So anyway, once you click on connect it, it automatically saves on the laptop for this connection. So click on connect. So once you click on connect, so ideally there is no change in the way of connecting. Okay, similarly, let's go here, click on new query. So once you click on new query, you can observe very clearly here, there is a change in the color. So earlier you got some default kind of gray color. Now you are getting a little green color. Now run the queries here. Now there is no change in the execution and other properties actually. Okay, so let me show you the change or anything. Yeah, there is no change if you observe very closely here. So 00 and 5 rows and all. So is this custom color works for every database within the server? Of course, yes. So it works for every database. Let me change now AdventureWorks. Okay, so now AdventureWorks, I'm in AdventureWorks 2019. So when I run this, so even though it is 71 records, but there is no change in the color. So this custom color works based on the server, not specific to the database. It's specific to the server. It is at the server level. So now if I connect to a different server, unfortunately I don't have any other servers which is installed on my machine. Okay, and this is a standalone machine, not in the network to connect to the different boxes. Okay, so let me show you now. If I give some different connection here, so that color won't apply for me. Okay, so let me see if I have any other two instances. No, okay, only one instance I have. Now also, so here this custom color bar works only for the SQL Server database engine only. So that color coding won't work for analysis services, reporting services, integration services. For these three, it won't apply. It works only for a database engine. So that's it about custom color bar feature in SQL Server Management Studio. This is pure SSMS feature, not related to SQL original server. This is a very old feature, not a new feature in 2019. So that's all about it. So if you have any questions, please drop your question in the comment section. Thank you.